Hi.
Welcome back. Sorry, I'm a little congested right now.
We both got sick in the
You
last
sound
couple of
funny.
days.
Okay, so to update, so as you know, Ruby got her blood work done today, and you can really tell by our reactions, they were a negative, and we kind of figured that 12, 13, and 14 days past were all negative.
Yeah, all the same.
So we tested on Saturday, the 12 days, I believe, or Friday.
I can't remember anymore.
Well, whichever day it was 12 days past IUI, and it hit us pretty hard.
Yeah, we were gonna film it, but I kind of didn't have a good feeling about it. So, and then when it happened, we were really, I guess, sad about it. Like the first thing I did when I saw that it was just white, it just had one line. I pretty much just turned to Amanda and was like crying. So. I know we try and be like as real as we can with you guys, but that was just like a really bad moment for us. So we didn't think that I guess when we started, that it would be this hard or like this difficult.
I mean, because, well, when I look on YouTube, like I usually see one or two at the most. You never see like the third time and being like negative or positive. Like it's always like one or two. So we had our hopes high.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, so it was a letdown because we really didn't think we were gonna bring in the new year with a negative.
Yeah, and then like around the holidays, it's kind of like a little heartbreaking, guys. So we were pretty sad, cried, and
we let it all out and just
spent time together and like tried to discuss what we wanted to do, because our plan before we started was 3 IUIs, and if it got to that point, which we naively like thought that it wouldn't, we would move on to IVF. But now that we're kind of thinking about it, do you want
to? Yeah, so we thought about it and we emailed our nurse and we told her that we want to do a follow-up with our doctor, and we weighed out the pros and cons, and we feel that it's time for us to move on to IVF next year. Because, I mean, we're already kind of skeptical about, like, the protocol and the timing of our insemination day. And if we're already thinking negative and having doubts, then we need to save that money that we would have spent on IUI number 3 towards IVF. And that can go towards medications or procedures that need to be done. And so we're waiting to hear back from our nurse. And then our fertility doctor doesn't get in till actually January 7th. So we'll keep y'all posted as far as how the consultation went and what's to be expected of IVF. I mean, we know other couples that gone through IVF, and we do follow some YouTubers that are currently looking into IVF or some other sorts of the same. And so, yeah, that's our next route is IVF, and we are optimistic, and we know it's a lot of money, but we weighed it out, and it's just a higher percentage, and we will know that it's fertilized, and once it's transferred, and that's it. With the IUI, we didn't know.
No, it's like
sperm 15%.
Yeah, it's like a 15% chance every time, and it's expensive every time. I mean, it's not as much as IVF, but I mean that's a lot of money that every month you're just taking a chance on. And we're lucky enough that our insurance here in Texas actually covers a portion of IVF. It doesn't cover a lot, but it covers majority of it. Speaking to our clinic, it's something that we can actually afford. At the moment, not so much, because we were just assuming IUIs, but but I mean, whatever it takes to do it. We have the means to save for not even that long, maybe a few months, and we can go through IVF. So that's, I mean, it's time. It's a time like where we have to wait maybe a few months, which kind of sucks, but
we'll be able to get back on track with losing weight, because we put on a few pounds during the holidays. And so
And then this whole process has been really hard on me, like the medicine and just emotionally. And I think it's good to just take a little break from everything and just focus on ourselves and focus on the next step. Because I think after this failed one, I kind of was already like not even thinking about the third one. I was like, okay, when are we gonna do IVF?
We're looking forward to IVF.
I was just kind of, thinking about skipping. Like we were gonna do the number 3, and I was just, my head wouldn't have been in it. It would have just been, I guess, accepting like it was probably gonna be negative. So I think if I'm thinking that already, that IVF would be better, because I feel optimistic about that. I feel a little better about it, like the higher chance, and with that, we could have extra embryos if we're lucky. We could have siblings, like, just things like that. And then we've kind of toyed with the idea of doing reciprocal IVF, like Amanda would be carrying instead of me, because I never actually pictured myself being pregnant. But as far as like wanting children that are, biologically mine, that is something that I was gonna sacrifice for. But I mean, who knows? Like, we're just open-minded. We're going to talk to our doctor, talk to our fertility clinic, and just see what happens this New Year's. So today tonight, we're a little sick, but we're going to try and like have some fun and bring in the new year with like open hearts and optimistic and see where the year takes us. Yeah. But
This is a TTC journey, right? And
never turns out.
Everyone has their own path in trying to have a baby, and this is ours, and we want y'all to follow along with us, the good and the bad, not just positives all around. Like, this
it's not
is
like that all the time,
real life, and the second time didn't take, so now we're just reevaluating, and that's what we can do. And we just want y'all to stay with us, and we will eventually get our big fat positive, and we are meant to be moms, and it's just a matter of when and how we're supposed to.
If you want something bad enough, you're gonna get it. So it's gonna happen. And anything worth having isn't easy to have. Like, you gotta work for it. So we're willing to do whatever it is. And if you're on a journey too, and you feel a little down, and you think it might not happen for you, a lot of people think that, but you just gotta keep going, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna have fun tonight. See some fireworks and spend time with some family.
Have some drinks for her.
Yeah, finally.
For me too. Hopefully it'll get rid of all of this. And we'll just start off the new year, and we'll keep you posted.
Post videos and
keep posting. We might do, if y'all have any like questions for us, like leave a comment down below, and if we have enough questions, we'll do a Q&A. If not, we'll just look up some questions and just talk about ourselves. And if you're new to our channel, hi, welcome. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us in this journey. And let's just see what 2019 has in store for us.
Yeah, hopefully baby dust for everybody.
Yes.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.